Hello guys. I think this is recording. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these, so we're just winging it. Two things, you guys. One, I realized that this sweater I think is just forever gonna be my video sweater because I'm pretty sure I've worn it in like the last two videos or something like that. And tonight when I sat down to record, I thought, man, I should throw on a sweater, and this was the first sweater I thought of. It's just my favorite sweater, so I wear it all the time. Two, I need you guys to help me come up with some kind of clever name because I'm drinking wine tonight. It's a big deal. I don't drink wine all the time, but I'm feeling it tonight. And I wish I had some kind of clever name like Whiny Books or Books and Shit or Wine and Shit, you know what I mean? So if you think of something clever and creative, let me know below. Third, this wine, you guys, is my all-time favorite wine. It's Cupcake Moscato, and it's literally the best. There is no other better wine out there. I dare say of all the wines, but of the Moscatos, this #1, dudes. So check it out if you like Moscato. It's sweet, but your girl likes sweet wine. I do. I like sweet wine. I like sweet drinks. I like sweet coffee. I like it all. So anyway, you guys, I wanted to do a book review today on this series that I basically binged over the last 4 days, and it is so good. I was so upset it was done, okay? First of all, hold on. Guys, it automatically zooms in, not zooms, but like focuses on my wine cup whenever I take a sip. Ignore the faces I'm making after every sip. I promise it's so delicious. I just have not drank wine in a really long time, but it's my favorite. All right, you guys, okay. So the series that I recently read is called, this book, oh, fail. All right, I'll put the cover in somewhere over here, probably, like right now. Anyway, the first book is called Better When He's Bad by Jay Crownover. I have already read another series by her called the Marked Men series, and I loved that series. I just read them a while ago. That series, side rabbit trail, is about all these guys who own a tattoo shop, and they're all tattoo artists. Well, most of them are, and it's about all of them, and it's fabulous. I loved it. So good. So I looked at her other series, and I have to be honest and tell you guys, I'm generally not into cop books or books about like crime out on the streets or things like that, or like gangs and stuff. That's just not my trope, not my theme. Just don't love it. I'm like really usually into sports romances. That's really my jam. However, this series snuck its way in and basically won me over in the very first book because hot damn, it is so good. And all of a sudden I'm like all about criminals, okay? Like in the best way possible. Basically, the first book is called Better When He's Bad. It's about this guy. The two main people are Bax and Devi. Bax is the ultimate bad boy that you could possibly ever imagine, basically. And he just got out of prison. I think he was in for like 5 years or something. And guys, didn't think I'd be feeling that, but I'm feeling it. I am feeling it, okay? I've always been about like, always, since, you know, I grew up, I've always been about like tattoos. And her Marked Men series is all about tattoos, so I was like all over it, you know? But honestly, I'm not really sure it compares to Bad Boys on the Street with Tattoos, because it is good. It's solid. So Bax got out of prison for all this stuff that you can find out when you read it. Devi is his best friend's sister, okay? And so the book is basically about how he ends up in this position where she's kind of being tracked down by bad people and badder people, I guess. and he has to kind of intervene and make sure that his best friend's sister doesn't get, you know, cut out. So obviously they start kindling this little relationship, and it explodes in the best of ways. Seriously, you need to read it. I love it so much. I want to tell you guys about the next book in it, but I won't. Sorry, I'm playing with the tripod. I won't tell you about it yet. But it's so stinking good. Seriously, you guys. Okay, anyway, Bax is basically an asshole 24/7. You know, the drill. It's usually how they are. He's a jerk, and Devi has grown up kind of in the street life, and she knows how to defend herself for the most part, but she's still kind of like sweet and innocent, you know? And Bax is like used to strippers and, you know, chicks who actually live out on the streets. So to him, in his eyes, she's like this sweet, innocent, untouched thing. And I think that that kind of plays into the fact that he wants to protect her because she seems so innocent and untouched, but she ain't, and he definitely ain't. So it's so good, you guys, so good. But anyway, they kind of have to take care of each other, I guess. Her brother, his name is Race, he's currently missing at the book when they meet and everything, which is why Bax kind of has to step in to take care of her because Race isn't around, and with the guys that are after her or looking for her, they're like real bad news. And initially Bax doesn't want her taken out because Race is his best friend. So obviously he's gonna do everything he can to take care of whatever his race is and whatever is a part of him, but it ends with them kind of forming their own deal, obviously, and then you guys will obviously find out everything that happens with Race and all of that. I will say that this series is a new adult romance series, or I guess it would be contemporary romance because some of them are a smidge older than college age, but it's a romance. Okay, you guys, there's naughty scenes, you know how it works. That's like my favorite kind of book, so you should expect this by now. This series is a companion series, so each book is about a new couple that's brought in the series, if that makes sense. So the next book is Race's book. The third book is, I have to be honest, I skipped it. It was a cop book, and I was like, not feeling the cops after I've been dealing with the criminals, you know? So just being honest. So, and then it has a split off series. This series is actually called the series, let's see. The series is called Welcome to the Point series. And then the split off series she does is Breaking the Point. And whoo, you guys, I have to say that there is someone who is introduced in the second book, and I waited 6 books. I blew through the rest of the series and the split off series to get to the very last book, which is about this trope, honestly, you guys, that I did not think I was gonna feel, but I felt it. I felt it good. So anyway, I'll do a different video on that one. You guys will just have to see. Start with Better When He's Bad. It's freaking phenomenal. So good. The entire series, I love it. Maybe don't skip the cop one, and it's the third book or the last book in this first little series. If you're into that, don't skip it, seriously, because I have a feeling it was really good. There were some bits that I was disappointed that I missed out on when I started the next book, because I was like, crap, I think that I should have read that. So if that's your thing, don't skip it. Anyway, if you guys have suggestions for books that you want me to read and review, drop them below. Send me a message on Facebook, Instagram, you know how it is. I will figure out some way to like pop my little Instagram handle right here, maybe, if I can figure out how to do it. If I can't, it's gonna be empty this entire time. I think that's it, you guys. Thanks for jumping on and watching this. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any books I should read. I'm kind of struggling right now to find a new series to jump into. I love sports romances, love, love, love them. If you have a solid sports romance suggestion, send it to me. I start a buttload of books and I don't finish them because I'm just not feeling it. I don't love characters that sound really immature when they're in college. So if that's kind of it, then leave that suggestion out, honestly. But if they all seem a little bit older, I mean, honestly, guys, I'm older than college now. So not totally older than college, like, don't get me wrong, but I'm a smidge older. So if they're more on the more mature side of things, that's really what I'm feeling. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Hopefully I will post another video in a couple of days, or I'm gonna try and do once a week kind of a deal. Anyway, thanks guys, bye.